Hello and welcome to Women and Weightlifting. This is a three-part web series for education, and then additional to this is we're going to have a two-part series of actually how to get started in the fitness center or even at home. I just want to make sure that you get the most out of this. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is kind of like the scientific part behind weightlifting and why you should do it. Otherwise, it's kind of like going to the doctor's office and then they're like, okay, well, you need to diet and exercise, and then I'll see you in 6 weeks. This kind of gives you the more understanding behind it, so there's something to it. You know there's something going on in your body that's doing you good. So we're going to start off. I just wanted to mention, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me, leave comments below on the YouTube channel. I do check these channels frequently, so just make sure you're in on that. Okay, let's get started. First off, hormones. This is something that you absolutely need to pay attention to because it's what's driving the fat loss in your body, what's driving your energy levels, what's driving your ability to concentrate through things. So the first hormone we're actually going to talk about for women is testosterone, and it doesn't get brought up enough. And it's unfortunate because this is one of the factors that truly limits you or progresses you to actually lose weight and be healthy, especially as you age. So testosterone levels do decline with age. Now, this is for women and for men, but it's more over in women because you're already starting off at a lower testosterone level. We need testosterone to develop over time, but really after the age of 20, your testosterone decreases from years on out, and that has to do with menopause and your menstrual cycles. So what we want to make sure that we understand is this is going to happen no matter what. And the thought process behind this is we have to do everything naturally that we can to increase testosterone levels, right? And one of the best things to do, and one of the only ways to, really increase testosterone, is to actually weightlift. Now, you may say, well, testosterone, that'll make me bulky, that'll make me mean. No. That is totally different than what I'm talking about here. Naturally raising testosterone with lifestyle will actually increase fat loss. It'll actually increase your energy levels. It will naturally increase your libido. It naturally does these things. Now we're going to go over two other hormones as well that kind of fight against testosterone. But the key takeaway here is that we're making sure that as a woman, that you need to actually try to increase your testosterone naturally through weightlifting through the years, so you can stay healthy. You can see results when you're trying your hardest in the gym to lose fat. Okay, so the next hormones we're going to talk about here are estrogen and progesterone. Okay, so if you take a look here, of course, women are higher in estrogen. You're estrogen dominant, and men are have higher testosterone levels. Now, we are at a total unfair advantage. I admit it, because since men typically have higher testosterone levels, we typically lose fat, lose weight at a faster rate. And you probably notice this if you have a spouse or a friend or somebody that you know who almost does the same exact thing that you do, but he looks like the guy of the whole situation usually loses faster, and like the things like that, he'll go to the gym for like 5 days and say, oh my goodness, I lost a pound of fat tissue. It may be realistic or not, I'm just kind of coming off the top of my head here, but the idea there is, and you're like, well, I didn't really lose anything at all, and it all has to do with hormone levels. So, but don't worry, we can fix this. We can make this. We can right the ship. So estrogen levels. So estrogen, when you're estrogen dominant, you can absolutely see those things on the left there that happen, and it's not good to have high estrogen levels, and you're at a disadvantage because testosterone, the other hormone, is typically very, very low, and your estrogen is very, very high, especially as your testosterone lowers through life. So you can see here, increases body fat, increases depression, headaches, migraine, interferes with thyroid hormones. So there's your energy levels and your ability to utilize fat and increase energy, like I just said, decreases libido, impairs blood sugar control. So all of these things becoming estrogen dominant, it's not good. And you're going to look over to the side here, and then you're going to see progesterone. And this is actually the hormone that typically helps you. And this hormone gets stimulated with normal, healthy lifestyle. And if you actually, it has to do with nutrition as well, but I want to kind of focus on the exercise portion of it. Where progesterone actually suffers is if you train too hard, too much. So you have to make sure that you kind of find that happy medium. And progesterone has been proven to actually self-regulate and become more abundant in the body with about 3 times a week of resistance training and some cardio in between there, and just being generally active. Now, what's not going to go ahead and regulate this too much is a typical walk or low impact stuff. You need to stimulate hormones by stressing out the body in certain ways, and weightlifting is one of those ways to do that.